Please don't leave. Please don't leave me. Please don't go. Yeah. Cause I done fell off again. My bad decisions got me in a place of distraught again. Look in the mirror, I don't look the same. I guess I'm weird in my thoughts again. Try to dress it up, make it look pretty. Silently crying so no one can hear me. And I can't come to the phone. Just please leave me alone. Really, I'm scared. Don't wanna tell you I'm living in sin. The Most High forgave me in my sin. Don't wanna tell you I did it again. Nah, I just need to repent. I know. Get up, try it again. Righteous. But please help me fight this. Whatever you do, don't take your spirit. Whatever you do, don't take your love. You can take anything from me, but I need you.
Yeah. Father in heaven, I'm having a crisis. You know how heavy this life gets. Fight the flesh with a tight fist, but I'm getting tired and I might slip. Might fall, but I don't trip, cause you're in control of my soul. So if any day I'm feeling hot or cold, I know you're controlling them both. This here righteous man falls 7 times while I'm on fall number 88. I would've died in the hands of man, but it's all praise. Abba gave me grace. Father, free me from my willing ways. I wanna see the 12 pearly gates. I fought the fight and I kept the faith. Christ took the charge, verse 48.
Don't take your spirit. Whatever you do, don't take your love. You can take anything from me, but I need you.
Yeah. Hallelujah. I get it, I'm weak in the flesh and I had to admit it. Had a cheat sheet for the test and I still fell short while bearing your image. Back to the trenches from chemist, you feel a lot different about sin when you in it. I can have plenty of riches like Saul, but what's life if I'm dead in the spirit? Repeating my sin like a parent, forgive me for being a burden. Repent to the great physician, don't cut me off like a surgeon. Save me from the Medes and Persians, keep my gaze from the reach of the virgin. Everyone don't have the privilege of serving, I just wanna hear well done with the verdict. Good and faithful servant.
Father, I sinned.
Yeah.
Again.
Over and over again. Mercy, have mercy on me.
Have mercy.
I'm begging you to wash me clean.
Make me new, yeah.
Living without you ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it at
When
all.
I don't feel your presence, I get nervous.
Man, I feel wild.
Here's my heart purging, and I know that I deserve it, but whatever you do, don't take your spirit. Whatever you do, don't take your love. You can take anything from me, but I need you. Whatever you do, don't take your spirit. Whatever you do, don't take your love. You can take anything from me, but I need you. But I need you.
Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kwadash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwatha, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Lathananawa, Lacham, Kal, Yawam, Wasalachnawa, Chaubwatnawa, Kasalachnawa, Chaubwatyanawa, Wala'a, Tabia Anawa, Manasaya 1, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Wa'atapa Arath, La'ai Walamyam, Aman.
Shalom, shalom, give honor, glory, and praise to the Most High God, Yahweh, by Hashem, wa Malak Yahweh. And you know what I'm saying? I want to give him double honors and glory for letting us live to see another Sabbath day. And you know what I'm saying? I want to give honors unto our elders, once again, from the house of David, for giving us knowledge and wisdom on how to and teaching us how to not only line up scriptures, but to understand them as well. And today's lesson is going to be listen to your elders. And I want to thank my brother Michael Olive from Colorado for being on this class with me. Shalom, Allah.
Shalom, shalom. Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Barakatham, Moshe Maratham. All praise and glory to the Most High. Thanks for having me out.
All glory and praise to the Most High, man. You know, See, the reason why I'm bringing this lesson up because people seem to be having a problem with the elders as of late. Like as if they don't know what they're talking about, spreading false doctrine, and I mean just saying all types of foolish, man. And I don't get it, you know. Like as if they ain't been around for a long time. So that's the reason why I bring this lesson out, because we gotta learn our place, man. You know, we gotta learn how to show respect unto our elders, man. You know, they the ones that been in this for a long time. They the ones that been in this for 25, 30 years, 40 years, and they still learning just like we still learning. Only thing about them is that they are way far ahead of us because they was here before us. And some people acting like, hey, I've been here before them. And they acting like they got more knowledge and wisdom than the elders, like as if they stopped learning at a certain point in time. No. They are still learning just like you are. And don't get it twisted either. They know a lot more than us because they've been out here longer than us. So what the hell makes you think they don't know what they talking about? They know what they talking about. They know what they doing because they've been there and done that already. And you still here doing it and still trying to get it. You trying to get to where they at. I'm trying to get to where they at. And don't get no twist either. I mean, I ain't in a rush either, but you know, I mean, I'm gonna humble myself and just keep learning from them. Right? And now for the first part of this lesson, man, you know, we gonna start off on Leviticus, on the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 32. Let me know you're there.
Con, I got the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 32. Thou shalt rise up before the hoary, Salaki, thou shalt rise up before the hoary head and honor the face of the old man and fear thy God. I am the Lord.
So right there it says, stand up in the presence of the aged, show respect for the elderly, man. Why should we show respect for our elders? Because they, like I said, man, these are our elders, man. These are people that been in this and been doing this for a long time. So why not stand up and show respect for our elders, man? We don't sit down, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We don't sit down like, you know what I'm saying, with front of our parents. So why not give that elder that same respect? Get up, man, you know what I'm saying, in front of them, man. Shake their hand, you know, talk with them, greet them and salute them. And greet them like we the way we're supposed to, man. Oh man, these are our elders, bro. These are the ones that been out here for a long time, you know what I'm saying? These are the ones that we need to be learning from. Right? Because these are the ones that been doing this for so long. And then on top of that, too, look at what they've been through for over the years, right? They've been through a lot worse from way back in the day than what we probably most likely done been through. Compared to them, we got it easy. I mean, don't get me wrong, either. I mean, times maybe getting worse, but they done been through a hell of a lot worse than most of us. They're the ones that paid the way for us, right? And this comes, and not only that, too, just go to show that if we stand up for our elders, just go to show that, hey, we respect the elders and we respect our God. And I ain't saying that the elders is our God, but it's going to show that we fear our God and respect him too. Because he the one telling us to do this. Right? Let's go to Proverbs. Book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 20.
Book of Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 20. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end.
Listen to advice and accept discipline. At the end, you'll be counted among the wise. Why is that? Because when the elder tell you this, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, they've been in that same position where you at. They've been in that same position where you at. So accept the correction and be disciplined when you accept it. Don't be getting all and mad and all that stuff, man. Come on, bro. That ain't how it's supposed to go. They telling you this to make sure that you stay out of, you know what I'm saying, that you don't get yourself in any more trouble. They're telling you these things to add on more wisdom onto yourself. Because who knows, one day you're going to be in their place one day, and you're going to have to give advice to young people. You might find somebody one day in that same position that you was in one day. So yeah, man, you know, self, whatever it is that the elders counsel you on and whatever they discipline you on. And not just only take it, but take it with pride and joy, knowing that, hey, you got an elder that's there to teach you right, because some people ain't got those types of elders. Come on, man, look at the Christian church, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't have what we have. They don't have the type of wisdom. They don't have those elders that got the type of wisdom and knowledge that our elders have. We blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? It could have been anybody else in your family, but it was you that the Most High God chose to walk this walk. And he want to put these elders in your way to guide you, to help guide you there. All right. Now let's go to 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5.
Book of 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For Yahweh resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble.
So right there, in the same way, you who are younger, you know why you submit yourselves to your elders? Because like I said before, man, they are older and they're experienced. They know what they're talking about. So man, sit down and listen to them. Open your ears up. Not just only your physical, spiritual ears, but I mean your spiritual ears also. Open these up too. This is what the hell they be telling you, man. Because like I said, they ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. So pipe down and humble your damn self and listen to them. It's simple as that. Simple as that. They ain't elders for no reason. They ain't get to where they at by being stupid. They got there because they listened to their elders. And they was humble enough to listen to them as well. So therefore, let us be the same way. Because for one, man, we try and get to where they at. And you got anything you want to add on to that, bro?
Con. Yeah, I agree, man. Us that's coming to this truth, we have to have some sort of guidance. We have to have someone to follow, right? Let me get the book of Acts real quick. I already have it, but Acts chapter 8, and I'm going to start at verse 30. It says, and Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah and said, understandest thou what thou readest? And he said, how can I, except some man should guide me? and he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him. See, so we're going to learn. We have to have someone to learn from and guide us. Otherwise, like I said before, when we're studying just on our own, we're leading into our own understanding. A lot of our elders, like Yahshua said, have been doing this for a long time. You know what I mean? They've been doing this for a long time. They've been studying longer than a lot of us. And regardless, some of us study heavy and deep and get in, you know what I mean? Keep in mind that they have more time doing this. So they can lead the way, they can guide us and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is up to us to study to show ourselves approved, but they're the ones that's guiding us and leading the way. It's always going to be order when it comes to the Most High. And I'll land right there.
Man, and that's why he got the elders in there, because like I said, they've been here before us. And guess what? They gonna be, some of them might even be here after us. That's what they're here for. To keep order. And which we're gonna get into that later. Now let's go to 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 1 to 2.
Salakia, I'm moving kind of slow because my mouse died on me.
Oh, it's all good.
1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 1. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, and the younger men as brethren.
All right, hold it right there. Do not rebuke an older man harshly, but exhort him as if he were your father. Now, why would you want to rebuke an elder when he's giving you counsel and trying to give you understanding? That go to show that, hey, you a hothead, and you have a problem, and you have a damn listening problem. What's the point of you going to an elder if you're going to turn around and rebuke him? And I'm just keeping it real, man. You know, a lot of y'all in Israel right now got a bad problem doing that. Y'all go to them for counsel, then y'all turn around and rebuke what they say. And then some of y'all, when the elders trying to teach y'all something, oh man, that's false, this, and that. Like this man ain't been studying, like he don't check his sources. Come on, man. That man checks his sources. He know what the hell he's doing. And you know what he's saying? That man just learn how to pipe down, shut your black lips on down time and listen, man. Because right now, he the one that got most of the answers. You don't have no answers. And you think you do, like Michael just said, oh man, you doing nothing but lean to your own understanding. Then you're gonna get it twisted and all messed up. Because you didn't want to listen to the elder. You know what I'm saying? You somebody acting like he don't know what he's talking about. But read on.
Verse 2. The elder women as mothers, the younger as sisters, with all purity.
And that go for you sisters too. When you got the older women trying to tell y'all something, man, they been where you was at. They been where you was at before you even got there. They ain't get old with gray hair for no reason. They ain't where they at for no reason. They ain't been wife. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't been no wife for a long time for no reason. Because they listen. Not only listen to their husbands, but you know what I'm saying? They listen to their mothers as well. Whenever it came out to wisdom, to cooking, to knowing how to clean, do this and do that, they always listen. And that's why a lot of our foremothers out here are great mothers, filled with great wisdom. Because they had those listening ears. And this is how we're supposed to entreat them as, not only as our foremothers, also our mothers also. And the younger sisters are supposed to do this with them. Just as we listen to our fathers and our forefathers. Because they, guess what? They've been young once, but now they're old. You ain't old yet. So now let's go to Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17.
Book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 17. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you.
You see that right there? Your elders, listen to them. Why? Because they, guess what? They care for your soul. They care for your soul. They care where you end up at. Unlike your pastor. The pastor don't care where you end up at. All he care about is your money ending up in his pockets. That's all he care about. But the elder cares that if you get somebody, he'll protect you from the wrong doctrine. He'll protect you from wrong counsel. And he'll give you right counsel. Give you the right doctrine. He'll feed your spirit what it needs. That's what elders are there for. To always teach you from right from wrong. To guide you spiritually. Elders are also spiritual guiders. The Most High put them in your way for a reason. That's why you submit and listen to them. All right, now let's go back to 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 17.
God. Book of 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine.
You see that right there? The elders who direct the affairs of the church well are worthy of double honor. Why? They've been doing, like I said before. Look at Priest Daniel. Look at Priest Sabat. Look at Elder Maharuka. Look at General Hashar. And before them, look at, Bishop Nathaniel. Bishop Kanai. General Yohanan, man, they've been in this for over 30 years. They might have been close to this for 40 years. And guess what? They still teaching right now to this day. And even look at the elders that have been teaching them. And they're the ones that learned from who? Elder Bivens. Well, Albert Bivens, some people call him that, but yeah, they've been in this, they've been taught, they've been handed down to generations, man. And that's why every time we open up, we say double honors onto the house of David. Or some people might say the One West as well. Why is that? Because they, they've been doing this. And it's an honor, that we getting a chance to learn from them. See, when they learn, they sat down, they listened to the doctrine, and they study for themselves. They study to show themselves to prove, showing that, yes, what the elders were saying is true. And that's why they kept listening to them. And they even sat up there and read sources outside the Bible that coincided with the Bible, adding on to their knowledge and wisdom. That's why Priest Daniel does PowerPoints for it. And he's showing us he's showing us through the history, you see how this scripture lines up this saying this saying that? Are we seeing it? Hey, man, he literally makes the Bible come to life, and he's not the only one that does that. The others do it as well. So guess what? The more we learn from them, the more we increase. And you know, that's why, man, we give our double honor. That's why we give them their flowers and double honors unto them. And then we go out here at the streets, and you know what I'm saying, that we know what we talking about because we learned it from them. And just like though the elders ain't our friends, but they are elders. It's like basically they sharpening our swords up. And that's how we getting smarter, and that's how we get more wisdom in this word. Right? You got anything you want to add, bro?
Khan, like I said, I agree, man. I got one for you. Book of Job, chapter 12 and verse 12 says, with the ancient is wisdom, and in the length of days, understanding. So just like you said, how long elders been in this truth, they develop that wisdom, and the length that they've been in it, they have that understanding, so they're just passing the knowledge on. They passing the knowledge down, because a lot of us grow in this truth, and some become teachers and spiritual guiders. You know what I mean? You're going to have to be a spiritual guider in your household anyway. You know what I mean? So like I said, you're going to have to learn from somewhere.
And that goes show that's and you know what I'm saying, that's right there. To me, that's real generational wealth right there. When you get wisdom from your elders and it's passing down from generation to generation to generation. And on top of that too, it helps you live longer. It helps you live longer. Right? Now let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 8, verse 9.
This book of Sirach, chapter 8 and verse 9. Miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learned of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding, and to give answer as need requireth.
Hold on. Just give me a second. Slack, yeah. All right. I see that right there. It said, pay attention to what the old people say, for they learn from those who came before them. So this is how we gonna get far in life, because this is how we gonna get far in this straight and narrow path that we on. Because why? We gotta listen to them. If we gonna make you far. That's why we sit up here and pay attention to what our elders say, man. It's the only way this is the only way we're gonna get far. We gotta learn from them as they learn from their elders. That's right, here, man. It's easy and it's plain and simple, man. Learn from your elders, because they learn from their elders. They, like I said before, they's not gonna tell you nothing wrong. But some of y'all be getting beside yourself like as if they teaching you something wrong. And then you go outside of your own understanding. Then you go around line and point the finger at them saying, man, hey, man, these some false prophets. I didn't see them teach me nothing wrong yet. There's a lot of others like me that also didn't. There's a lot of others also that knows that these elders ain't teaching us nothing wrong yet. It's just y'all getting too puffed up and thinking that you just know everything. And thinking that you know more than them. Trying to challenge the One West Elder Camp, One West Elders, or the House of David Elders. And just to be honest with you, if they really wanted to, especially if it's like to do it on live too, they mess around and put a lot of, I ain't gonna say a lot, but most or all you to shame. Because like I said, man, they know what they talking about, because look who they learn from. So, man, like I said before, man, just humble yourself, man. Learn from them so that you get wiser. There ain't no need for you to try to be in a rush to be in their place. Some of you barely even ready to even be leaders yet. Just keep learning from them. And then when you feel like you're ready to be a leader, then, hey, they'll promote you to a leader. We're going to get into that later into the lesson. Right? And then on top of that, too, when somebody come and ask you something, then you know how to answer them. Because why? Because you learn from your elders. You'll be amazed how much information and the knowledge that these elders got, how far it can go. I said, man, this is generational information that we need, man. And we all got to do is keep passing it down. All right. Now let's go to the book of since Michael already brought out Joel 12, verse 12 already. We're gonna go to Proverbs 16, verse 31.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 31. The hoary head is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness.
All right. Hold on. God damn it. Funky fucking up. All right, there we go. You said the gray hair is the crown of splendor. It is attained in the way of righteousness. Right? So you see elders, you know, a lot of them got a lot of, well, I ain't got no gray hair yet, man. I probably got like about 1 or 2 up here. But it don't mean I'm elder. But the elders, though, they got gray hairs for reasons. It don't mean that they're old. It just means that they're experienced. And they're very wise people. They are very wise people. And that's basically their reward, because why? They got there for a reason. They got there by being smart. They got there by being wise. They got there because they listened to their elders. And guess what? One day I want my having a hair full of gray for some odd reason. Hey, you might get laughed and cracked on for it, but hey, that gotta show that you're a wise man. And all honor, glory, and praise to the Most High, that when you do get, the wiser you get, the more gray you get, the more wiser you get. And no, I'm not saying that everybody's gonna be like that. It's not. That's where your crown is having you get all that gray hair. Because that goes shows how wise you are. The more wisdom you get, and the more you keep going further down this road, the more from you go get. Anybody want to add on?
God, I got the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 9 says, "What knowest thou that we know not? What understandest thou which is not in us? With us are both the gray headed and very aged men, much elder than thy father." So, like you said, with that gray head, that crown of gray hair comes wisdom. You know what I mean? And those are the people that are here with us. And like you said earlier, to spiritually guide us.
And shalom to the brother, to Captain the Bucket. Shalom a lot.
Hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Mark. Shalom.
I just wanted to hop on. I just, kind of felt compelled. But before I add, do you have the account of Redbone?
No, I don't.
I wanted to add that. So can somebody grab Second Chronicles chapter 10?
Count which verse are?
Start at verse 1.
All right. Book of Second Chronicles, chapter 10, verse 1. And Rehoboam went to Shechem, for to Shechem where all Israel come to make him king. And it came to pass when Jeroboam the son of Nebat, who was in Egypt, whither he had fled from the presence of Solomon the king, heard it, that Jeroboam returned out of Egypt. And they sent and called him. So Jeroboam and all Israel came and spake to Rehoboam, saying, Thy father made our yoke grievous. Now therefore ease thou somewhat the grievous servitude of thy father, and his heavy yoke that he put upon us, and we will serve thee. And he said unto them, Come again unto me after 3 days. And the people departed. And King Rehoboam took counsel with the old men that stood before Solomon his father while he yet lived, saying, What counsel give ye me to return to this people?
All right, so Rehoboam, this is one that literally, took counsel, with the elders, right? He had enough wisdom to do that, right? But we all know what happened, but we're gonna read it anyway. All right, so go ahead.
Verse 7. And they spake unto him, saying, If thou be kind to this people, and please them, and speak good words to them, they will be thy servants forever. But he forsook the counsel.
He did what?
He forsook the counsel which the old man gave him, and took counsel with the young men that were brought up with him, that stood before him. And he said unto them, What advice give ye that we may return answer to this people, which have spoken to me, saying, Ease somewhat the yoke that thy father did put upon us.
All right, so he forsook the counsel of the elder men, and he went to the younger, right? He went to the younger and like, hey, what say y'all, right? Now the elders gave him good counsel, right? But you want to go to your friends that you want to make you feel good and feel better versus, what is the smart thing to do, right? So go ahead.
And the young men that were brought up with him spake unto him, saying, Thus shalt thou answer the people that spake unto thee, saying, Thy father made our yoke heavy, but make thou it somewhat lighter for us. Thus shalt thou say unto them, My little fingers shall be thicker than my father's loins. For whereas my father put a heavy yoke upon you, I will put more to your yoke. My father chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions.
All right, so he's making the yoke harder on the children, on their brethren, on the children of Israel, right? So I just wanted to show this is why we have a lot of things going on. You have Israel going against Israel right now because they feel as though, like Yahshua I've been saying this whole class, that they are smarter than the elders, that they know what to do more than the elders because they got a little wisdom, right? You got a little mustache underneath your nose. Now you think you the man. Now you think you done learn the breakdowns of Revelation. Now you think you know how to lead the people. You know what I'm saying? So you get the counsel, correct counsel, and he like, hey, just make it a little lighter, because we all know how Solomon got in his older years, right? We know how he got. So of course, the things that he had done unto the children of Israel, it wasn't necessarily right. Now we all know that it was always prophesied that it was going to be a split anyway, right? When you read in Deuteronomy, it's prophesied that it was going to be a split in the kingdom. But the point to show to the lesson is we got to listen to the elders, and things that go a lot smoother, right? And that's the point that Yashawan is bringing up. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to show this account, bring this account out. You know what I'm saying? Just to show that wisdom. But that's all I got.
That's an excellent point by the brother Bach, man. And he's right. And like I've been bringing out earlier, because I said, man, that's why we not get along with our elders now, because like we said before, and like he just said, there's a little piece of little gray hair, and we think that we know more than the elders now. Not humbling ourselves, thinking that we know more than them, and thinking that we better than them. And this is why we have a lot of problems, because we don't want to listen to them. And then even worse, some of y'all don't put off the elders, don't put the elders away completely now, and don't even listen to nothing they say. And then here you is next, getting exposed by somebody on YouTube or by whoever, embarrassing the whole Israelite community because you don't want to listen to the counsel of the elders. And that just don't make you look bad. It makes all of us look bad. Especially those little punk ass little Christian apologists, content creators. And they don't do shit but laugh at you. But not just you, they laugh at all of us. So man, we need to get this, hey man, we need to get back in order. And let's start listening to our elders, man. They ain't, like I said, they ain't elders for no reason. They know. It's you that don't know. But let's go to Proverbs chapter 20, verse 29.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 29. The glory of young men is their strength, and the beauty of old men is their gray head.
You said right there, the glory of young men is their strength, that youth and that strength. Because the older they get, the stronger they get. But what's the crown of the gray man, of the old man? His gray hairs. Why? Because they're going to show that he's wise. And once again, he didn't get there for nothing. Because as he grew through his youth, he gained more wisdom. And how did he get there? Because his listened to his elders. He was strong at one point in time, but it don't mean that he's not strong now. He just an old man now with strength and wisdom now, and know how to use that wisdom. And that's the glory, and that right there is his crown. That right there is his glory. All the gray hairs on his head, showing that hey, he knows how to live his life. When people see him, they're gonna be like, man, you see right there, man, that's a wise man. That elder right there taught me a lot. He's a wise man. He got here because he knew how to live his life. So, man, I implore y'all to listen to that man. And that's when a lot of people should be going to the elders and just trying to, just learn from them. Just like right now, man, we got priests now, y'all right now, and I know sometimes we go around, we like to pick his brains like a batch of collard greens. Because he got the wisdom and the knowledge, and he knows how to give great counsel as well. And get around now, some people can't handle counsel, and we know the end of that. And others went to him for counsel, and guess what? It helped him out greatly. And you know what? That makes him, and most likely that makes him or Elder Zab, Elder Karab, that makes them feel happy. Know that somebody actually listened to that counsel. Add no more today, add no more to their wisdom. Because now they're going to show that, hey man, I know to counsel somebody. And that's a beautiful thing, man. You get gray hairs on your head from wisdom. So we try and get to where we try and get what they get. So therefore, people, man, let's get in order, man, and let's keep listening to our elders, man, so that we get to where they at. Right? Now we're gonna go to the wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 8 through 9.
Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 8. For honorable age is not that which standeth in length of time, nor that is measured by number of years. But wisdom is the gray hair unto men, and unspotted life is old age.
Y'all see right there, just because you lived a long amount of time does not mean that you wise. Man, you got some old fools out here now. Especially those that talks about that old life they used to live when they was into the world. They feel proud of that. I did this and I was a gangster out here, you know what I'm saying? And talk about how many women they done had and this and that, man, how they's a pimp and this. I mean, no, bro, that's not wisdom, man. That is not wisdom. Just because you got here and your head old age does not make you a wise man. Because you ain't got the wisdom and knowledge of this Bible. See, wisdom and righteousness are the signs of the maturity that should come with old age. How you get it? You get it from here. You get it from here. That's where it comes from. As a matter of fact, we're going to make a little detour right quick. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5 through 6.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
All right there. Now you see that? He said, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments. See, at this time, you could say that, he was the first overall judge of Israel too. But Moses also was an elder at this time. Look how long he been with this people in the wilderness for over 40 years. Over 40 years. And these are the ones that came up after, those, those ones that rebelled against the Most High God, complaining and being ungrateful. So right now, this is that generation that's with Caleb. Well, Caleb and Joshua was also his elders then too. But look what he taught, like he said, man, he taught you statutes and judgments. He gave them laws and commandments. And look what he said, this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. This is our wisdom, our knowledge, and this is where our wisdom and our knowledge comes from, these laws, statutes, commandments that have been passed down through our generations. So this also right here comes with the crown of gray-haired men. This is where it comes from here. This is what makes you wise. This what gives you knowledge. And in the hands of a righteous person, it's going to make them righteous. And the more they pass it down to you, it's going to make you righteous. As long as you're willing to do the word. Like it says in James 1 verse 22, you got to be willing to do the word, not just hear it. This right here in these first 5 books is where all your wisdom and knowledge comes from. And that's what made our elders wise. Anyone of y'all brothers got anything I want to add on to that?
You got it.
Go ahead.
All right, now let's go to let's see. Let's go to Book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 5 to 6.
Book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 5. Oh, how comely is the wisdom of old men, and understanding and counsel to men of honor. Much experience is the crown of old men, and the fear of God is their glory.
So right there, wisdom and understanding and sound counsel are appropriate to the age and respect. Wisdom, understanding, sound counsel are appropriate to the aged and the respected, man. That's why they walked this line. They've been walking this line for a long time. They went through the trials. They went through many trials. They went through the trials of fire. Many of them. And look where they're at now. Look where they're at now. And now they teaching us. And the reason why they got to where they at, because they feared their God. And you know what they say? The fear of the Most High God is what? Wisdom. It's knowledge. And the more they feared him and the more they walked this walk, the more they got it. And the more wisdom you get in this walk, the more you starting to come and understand not only the Most High, but the way it's supposed to have been. And you got people that, and you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that look up to elders. There's a lot of people that likes to listen to them. That's why they trying to get further in life as well. I ain't gonna say all of us. But you got a bunch of blockheads out here that despise them. For I don't know what reason and why. Well, I don't know what reason and why. And like I said before, man, you know, the elderly, man, they got experience for their crown. Another thing. It's why they experience because they called, as I said, their name is experience. The elder's name should be experience because why? They've been there and done that. And us being behind them, and it's truth and it's knowledge, man, we're just getting here and trying to do it. So guess what? If it's up to them, man, they can show us how to do this. And this is why we got our elders for, because they are our teachers. And we need to keep listening to them. And no, I ain't saying that, hey, if they tell you something, just off rip, believe it. No, like I said in the scriptures too, man, study and show yourself approved as well. But man, come on, man. We know that these elders ain't gonna teach us nothing wrong. That's why they at right now. That's why they got that crown of glory right now. Because of that wisdom, that knowledge, because that is to who they had to listen to. They went through it, and we still going through it. And they still going through it too, but more of us than them right now. And see, this is the duties of the elders, man. I'm gonna explain the duties of the elders right quick. The duties of the elders, first of all, is spiritual protection. Elders are tasked with guarding the congregation against false teachings and spiritual deception. And we got a lot of that going on right now today. A lot of it is, and it's really getting bad and out of hand. We got people out here trying to manipulate the scriptures, twisting them up, lying on one or another. And this is what our elders for. That's what that's what they are there for, to guard you from that. That's what they're there for, to protect you from that, to protect your spirit from the wrong things. This is what we go to them for, right? The shepherding of the flock. They provide pastoral care, counseling, prayer for the sick, acting as humble caretakers of the community. And guess what? We got a bunch of sick people out here. That's why our elders act as physicians as well. Not those physical doctors, but the spiritual part. And we know we got people out here filled with sins, secret sins, and this is why they come to them to learn how to deal with it. Because they got the power on knowing how to heal you. Because they've been where you at. And they take care, you know what I'm saying? They know how to take care of their communities. They know how to guide them in the right way. Right? Next is maintaining order and peace. Elders help navigate conflicts and make communal decisions to keep the church united and focused on this mission. Now we all know that everything gonna be peaches and cream in the Israelite community, and it's not. But that's what the elders are there for. They know how to solve conflicts better than most of us do. They know how to keep the body sticking together like Velcro. They know how to do these things. That's what they're there for. They know how to keep order within the community. They know how to keep order within the body. That's why elders are put in place for a reason, man. They ain't just there just to show their face. They ain't got that gray hair sitting up on their heads for no reason. I said, man, look where they're at. They been young once. And now look where they're at now. They old. But they're old with wisdom. They're old with knowledge. They know how to do things better than we do. Just like the kings back in our times past. We have some good kings that listen to good counsel. We have some that listen to bad counsel. But each one to where, look what to each one got them at. Some got them put in the grave early, and some live for a long time. Because why? They listened to the counsel of their elders. And some didn't. Every good king that we had always made, you know what I'm saying, when they listened to the counsel of their elders, always knew how to maintain the kingdom. And the ones that didn't, y'all knows what happened. Everything went discombobulated, it was all out of order. And like we always said before, man, we know how the Most High is. We know how Abba Yahweh is about order, about maintaining order. And if you ain't doing it the right, like the way he wants you to do it, hey, he gonna move you out the way. And this is the problem right now because it's like people that's our age and that's younger than us, hey, they ain't doing this. They wanna see things out of order. They want to see things out of place. And spread false doctrines and everything else. And got our people going against each other all the time. Man, trust me, I see it on Facebook often, man. It's like, wow. All our people, man, all you want to do is sit, all these little dumbass people on Facebook, all you want to do is sit down, argue and debate all fucking day, man. Stop that bullshit, man. Everybody don't want to act like an elder, but don't have the knowledge and experience of the elder. Like they always say, too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Some people ain't meant to be a leader. And you ain't a down elder yet, so man, down, learn. Just sit in your place and just learn. You'll get there one day, man. Don't be in a rush. Next one, setting a godly example by living lives of integrity. They provide a tangible model for believers to imitate in their daily walk with Yahweh. You see this right here, man. You got, you know what I'm saying? Elders got many of our elders got great integrity, man. You know, and like I said, elders, man, a lot of them are straight up. They got passion for their people, man. They love their people. And they ain't, like I said, man, and you come to them, man, you know, they'll tell you what it is. Because why? They love their people, man. They just want to see us get to where they at. And where they trying to get to, they trying to hear the words, well done. They want you to hear the words, well done. They want people to speak highly of you, like some people speak highly of them. Because of the integrity and the wisdom they have, man, behind it. And look how they can, you know, how they carry themselves in this walk. They don't get no twisted. I mean, some of the elders don't fail too in their times. But guess what? They got up and they kept going too. And when you fall, guess what? There's going to be somebody there to pick you up. There's going to be somebody there to pick you up, to help you up. Not pick you up literally, but, you know, help you up. And you got some elders that do that. Right? Equipping the body. Their role is to build up and equip believers so the entire community can mature in their faith and serve one another. So you see, right there, they're going to equip you with the spiritual things that you need. They are going to do that so that you become mature, that you become great men and great sisters and great women in this walk. And they do it through the scriptures. So that comes with you. You got to learn how to be humble, be very well disciplined, listen, and listen and do what they tell you. See, if we did that right now in the Israelite community right now, everything would be a lot more smoother right now. Everything would be a lot more smoother and everything would be a lot better right now today. But hey, hopefully we get that. Hopefully we get that soon. Because the way things look in this world right now, we ain't. I'm just be honest with you. Right now, they really ain't looking good. And I just pray that all of Israel just learn how to start getting along and start doing things better, man. We need to come back and start listening to our elders again, man. And start being humble and just do what they say. All right. Let me see. The next book we're gonna go to.
Salakia.
All right, go ahead.
I just want to add some. Can we get First Kings 22 and read verse 16 and 17? Because I want to just touch on the point when you said that they there to lead the sheep, right? So I want to touch on that real quick. So go ahead and read that.
Book of 1 Kings, chapter 22, verse 16. And the king said unto him, How many times shall I adjure thee that thou tell me nothing but that which is true in the name of the Lord? And he said, I saw all Israel scattered upon the hills, as sheep that have not a shepherd.
All right, so that's what the king seen, right? So this is why sheep gotta have a shepherd, right? So I'm gonna share the screen real quick, and that's just gonna do a simple Google search, y'all, because we're gonna see what happened to sheep that don't have a shepherd. All right. So I'm gonna type in why do sheep need a shepherd? Right? And it says sheep need a shepherd because they rely on human care for protection, food, health, and guidance as they are vulnerable to predators and environmental challenges. Right? So let me go down to health and nutrition, right? It says shepherds ensure that sheep receive proper nutrition throughout the year. Monitor for parasites, because this is what happens when just imagine a sheep going off on his own. Who's going to be there to shear the sheep wool, right? And if you don't shear that wool, all kind of parasites, bacteria, germs is going to get up in there, and eventually that sheep is going to die either from starvation or from health reasons, right? Because you don't have a shepherd there. Without a shepherd, like, let me keep reading, right? So it says domesticated sheep have been bred for traits like wool and meat production, which can make them less capable of surviving independently. Without a shepherd, they may suffer from malnutrition, dehydration, or untreated illness, right? They don't have anybody to lead them to water. So it's the same thing with our elders, right? We know the scriptures equate water to understanding. We don't have a shepherd to lead us there. How you gonna get it? Like Michael read earlier in the book of Acts. How can I learn except some man shall guide me? Right? The Most High has people on earth. He's not going to get off his throne to come down here and talk to you to guide you. He's going to use people, right? He's going to use your elders, your brothers to do that, right? So this is why it's definitely important that you get under the right shepherd, right? We're supposed to try one another. You know, that trying ain't just for the trying is not just for just what you would may consider your equal brother or sister, but the trying is for your elders too, right? You got to prove your elders just like your elders got to prove you. And if they're not giving you the correct information, you're gonna go off. Which is why can I get Jeremiah, I think it's Jeremiah 23 and verse 1.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord.
So destruction be unto them. Right. So that's why you got to take your time, get under the right elders, the eldership, you know what I'm saying, and walk this walk. Because it's not easy and you damn sure can't do it by yourself. All right, I'll end there.
Hint to you individual lights who got something against camps, like the brother Mike Olive and the Bob brought out yesterday. You cannot do this by yourself. You gonna need guidance. If you think you can do this by yourself, hey, by all means, try. You will fail. I guarantee you that. You will fail, and when you meet the Most High, He gonna be like, "I'll put elders in your way. I'll put leaders in your way. I even put some of your brothers and your sisters in your way, but you chose to walk alone. So why did you not listen to what I said when I said join amongst your people? What excuses y'all go give them? Yeah, I hope I don't be there to hear it. But anyway, let's go to Matthew chapter 23, verse 12.
Book of Matthew, chapter 23, and verse 12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
For all you dummies out here who's swapping down that, hey, you got a little knowledge now and you think you know more than the elders, you going to and think you that you can challenge them and think you know more than them. Hey, the Most High gonna sit your ass down quick. And we already know he done did it to quite a few of them already. I don't need to say who they are. Well, we already know who they are. And the ones that sit there and they just keep learning and keep going along this path, you're the ones he's going to exalt. He wants to exalt those that got the wisdom and the knowledge. And the more you stay on this righteous path, man, and keep attaining it, the more he's gonna put you in the elders position. The elders ain't gonna be around forever. You know, we would like for them to, but it's inevitable. Elders gonna come and go. So when they go, guess what, man? We gotta keep maintaining this walk so that hey, we can take their place. Not take it, but when it's given to us, we can be ready. You're gonna be exalted to an elder one day, man. Don't be, man. Look, just like right now, a person that's coming to this truth, he gonna start off young in this walk. Then he's gonna grow mighty into a leader, and into a leader, and to an elder. So man, they don't need us to be in a rush to try to get to where they at. But then we're gonna go off thinking we know everything. There's gonna be some important facts that we may even miss. So man, let's just enjoy the walk right now. and stay humble while we at it. There's nothing wrong with humility. There ain't no need for you to be in a rush to try to think you to get in their place and to think you better than them and think that you can do better than them. That's when the Most High gonna bring you down low. Let's go to Proverbs 11 verse 12. 11 verse 2, Salakia.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom.
You said right there, when pride comes, then comes disgrace. And a lot of y'all being disgraced because y'all done got too prideful. And the Most High had to show you. You can't be prideful in this walk. And you cannot be prideful thinking that you can take on and challenge an elder, man, that been in this for 30 or 40 years. And I see a lot of y'all on Facebook telling them, man, they are the one that says they don't want to talk to me. All you want West elders, man, well, y'all scared of challenges. And tell your dumb ass something. The fuck they need to come challenge you for? Elders don't need to come down to your level. Because why they been there already? Look where they at. You're still learning. And maybe they still learning. But at the same damn time, look where they at. They are years, maybe down light years ahead of you. And then the things that you might know, your damn sources might not even be correct. But they know theirs is. I ain't gonna say all of them is all the time, but hey, most likely it is. They know how to teach. They know how to teach. They know how to move. So why the hell did you keep trying to challenge them for? Most likely gonna bring a lot of y'all down to disgrace, and he gonna shame a lot of you because of that fact. So man, just sit the hell down some damn way, man. Just keep learning, man. You ain't better than them, and you don't know more than them. Understand your goddamn place, man. It ain't that hard. What the hell you in a rush for? Why the hell you in a rush to get put to shame for? And you know what? I'll be honest with you. Someday all they do it. All you ones that keep calling them out, man. I hope one damn day. I just hope that one day a priest not y'all. Bishop Nathaniel, Priest Sabak, Bishop Kanai. Man, I hope one day they all do decide to congregate. Man, you know what? All these dummies out there keep trying to challenge us. Man, you know what? Let's go ahead and embarrass them. Why not? I mean, y'all keep asking for it. Y'all keep asking for it. So, hey, give us something. Hey, give us something to laugh at. Because y'all need it. Y'all need to be humbled. Y'all need it. And then you'll start to understand why they are the elders for a reason. Then you'll understand why they ain't get to where they at for nothing. All right. Let's go to Romans chapter 12, verse 16. Before that, y'all got anything y'all want to add on?
Yeah, I was going to just add on to when you said know your place. You know, a lot of people don't really understand their place. And I was going to pull this in the book of Luke. Luke chapter 14, verse 8 says, when thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room, lest a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him. And he that bade thee and him come and say to thee, give this man place, and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room. But when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room, that when he that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher. Then shalt thou have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee. For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. So that goes along with the Matthew that you brought out as well. You know what I mean? Like you said, know your place. You know, when you come to the wedding, don't try to sit in the highest seat. There's elders that's already in that position. So humble yourself and sit in the place that is meant for you. You know what I mean?
And like I said, man, you know, knuckleheads, man, that they only been in this damn walk, man, for like just about as many years as us, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years, man. They gonna figure it out. They's gonna figure it out soon enough. They's gonna figure it out soon enough. And I hope I'm still around to see it.
God. What you want out of Romans?
Yeah, Romans chapter 12, verse 16.
God. Book of Romans chapter 12, verse 16. Be of the same mind one toward another. Mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits.
See, that's the main thing I want to touch on right there. Be not wise in your own conceits. Why the hell you trying? What makes you think that you know more than somebody else? What makes you think you know more? Being wise in your own conceits, man. That's the wrong answer, man. That is the wrong answer. You can't be conceited in your wisdom. So you'll be conceited in your own wisdom. That's where you start to get high-minded then. That's why even when you get now, sometimes you gotta learn how to be humble. You gotta learn how to remain in a lower state at times. Not get high minded, and then when you start getting high minded, you can start thinking, "Oh, I can be a leader now. I can lead people." Yeah, lead them where? Down to a path of destruction. That's what you go do. That's what you're going to do. But then you start getting high minded. Then you're gonna go around looking at other books, trying to teach it, and then you're gonna make yourself look like a fool. And maybe get some damn dummies to even believe it. Because they ain't trying to check the source out themselves. Hey, what do I know? Anyway, Proverbs 15, verse 33.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 33. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility.
That's it right there. The fear of the Lord is instruction of wisdom. Where did we get it at? Oh, like I said earlier before, those first 5 books. Those books like Genesis. Then after that, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, then Deuteronomy. If you fear the Most High God that much, you're going to go to those books. Is why? Those where his laws is at. The laws makes you walk in the spirit. The laws make you a wise man. You think the elders didn't know that? Why do you think they went there first? Just like I remember Priest Daniel was telling us that, man, you know, when he was going to the school, he'll say that the elders that taught him will always drill the same books in his head. They go over the same ones months and months and months and months and months at a time. But he understood why after a while. He said at times he'd be like, man, people used to get tired of it. If I didn't want to learn nothing, but then when he thought and when he stayed around, he understood why. And this is why it's also good to keep going back to these first 5 books. To remind ourselves that, hey, to make sure we doing this and we doing that, to make sure we ain't doing this and we ain't doing that. Even at times, we got to drill these first 5 books in our head a lot of times too. But if we fear God, we're going to keep going there. But this is why wisdom and our knowledge is at. And that was going to make you a great leader. When you keep knowing those, and you not just know them, but just keep doing them as well. Like you said before, you keep my statute, like you said in Deuteronomy, keep my laws that you may live. If you fear the Most High God, you're going to keep doing what he says so that you may live. If you want to keep living, then you better keep reading and listening. Got anything on that on that?
La.
La.
All right, let's go to all right, we're gonna go to 29 verse 23.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 23.
That's the first part only.
A man's pride shall bring him low.
Y'all see it right there? A man's pride will bring you low. When you sit there thinking that you getting all high and mighty, think you know everything, guess what? The Most High go, hey, the Most High go say, hey, you know, you need to have a seat. Sit down. And he gonna bring you down low. Lord, and where you need, Lord, to right where you need to be at. We all know how the Most High is about being prideful. He hates pride. Right? You think you better than somebody? Or you think you know more than somebody? You get puffed up, pride. If you get too prideful, the Most High will bring you down low. Just wait in due time and just let him exalt you. That's why we on this walk. This is why we step by step. The race don't, like you said, man, the race don't go to the swift. So while you reading and attaining knowledge, you ain't gonna get it too quick like that. Attaining knowledge takes time. So like I said, man, just jog and keep your pace while you're doing this. But guess what? You get a little knowledge and you get filled up with pride. Hey, you better humble yourself and you better lower yourself quick. If you don't do it, the Most High put you right back at the starting line. And then that you is starting back over again, and so you might even be like, forget it. Because you felt like in your heart you was right, and that's being prideful. Once a being being conceited with your own wisdom and knowledge. And a lot of people, some people don't even feel out the truth because of that as well. But they felt like what they teaching was right, and it wasn't. Get a little knowledge, you get puffed up. Get aired up till somebody come along and bust it with a pen. And you're going to be deflated. Some people's heads need to be deflated. All right. Let's go to, let's see. Let's just go to Sirach chapter 8, verse 6.
Book of Sirach chapter 8, verse 6. Dishonor not a man in his old age, for even some of us wax old.
Don't dishonor an old man in his age. Why? Because one day you're going to get there. One day you're going to get to be an elder. And you think you want somebody to disregard things that you tell them? I think that's going to make you feel. If you disregard an elder in his old age, if you disrespect him in his old age, how do you think that's going to make you feel? How do you think that makes him feel if somebody does that to you? One day you're going to get there. If you stay the course, that is, you're going to become an elder too. So let's respect the ones that we got right now. But one day they ain't going to be here. And then one day something comes up, you're going to be looking like, dang, man, I wish I'd have listened to this elder, to such and such, to who, and they ain't here no more. And if something bad happens, you're going to wish that you would have took that counsel. You're going to wish you to listen to that elder. So, man, let's start respecting our elders. Let's start listening to them more. And they're not always going to be around. And one day you got to step up and be in that place. Not because of your age, but because of the wisdom and the knowledge you're getting out of here. And from what they taught you. But if you learn from them, that is, there's a bunch of these blockades ain't doing it. All right. We're almost about to be done in a minute. So for right now, we go to for this last part, we're gonna go to Sirach chapter 6, verse 34.
Book of Sirach chapter 6, verse 34. Stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise.
Stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Actively surround yourself with older, wiser individuals and learn from them. Why is that? Because guess what? The more you learn from them, the more you go grow. The more you get better in this walk. That's why the Most High placed us amongst great elders. He let them in there. He put them in our way for a reason. He put them in our way for a reason. So, man, let's just learn from them while we can. Now, let's go to next one, go to 7 verse 14.
Book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 14. Use not many words in the multitude of elders, and make not much babbling when thou prayest.
A reminder to practice humility. Listen more than you speak. Listen more than you speak. You don't need to respond to everything to what the elders say, man. Sometimes, I mean, dang, sit down and just take some things in, man. Get a pencil. I mean, get a notepad. They teach you some things that come out in these scriptures, man. Just listen. You ain't gotta keep responding. You gotta keep trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to challenge on everything. It ain't that hard. I said, for man, they ain't gonna teach you nothing wrong. I mean, yeah, you might got some that might do, but at the same time, not all of them. Learn how to be humble and listen. And avoid being boastful in the presence of leaders or aged people, man. Because if you go around and boasting around them and think like, yeah, man, I mean, you know what I'm saying, go around these elders think you know a lot, hey, they're going to make you look like you don't know nothing at all. So you go around these elders, man, just learn how to just pipe down and just start listening and don't speak all the time, man. Learn when to be quiet. Y'all brothers got anything I want to add to that?
I'll wait till you done.
All right. Let's go to Sirach chapter 32, verse 33.
You said Sirach 32?
Yeah, go 32 verse 30. 32 verse 3, Salakia.
All right. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 32, verse 3. Speak thou that art the elder, for it becometh thee, but with sound judgment, and hinder not music.
An instruction directly to the elders, not only that, while it is appropriate for them to speak and give counsel, they must do so with good timing and proper judgment. So yes, one day when you become elder, you gotta know how to use proper judgment, and you gotta do that with the scriptures. And you gotta do it at good timing. You just can't do it out there in the open, embarrassing the person. When you give them counsel or you come down to correct somebody, man, pull them out of the way. Say, hey, I need to talk to you right quick. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, sometimes you can wait later, man, look, I need to talk to you later about something. They go, okay. You don't do it to try to embarrass nobody either. And if you notice that our elders do that, they don't embarrass our people in public. They'll pull them over, or they get them on the phone somewhere, out of the campsite or whatever, or the congregation site, and then they would counsel them. They don't do it on live and trying to embarrass them. So yes, the elders know how to give counsel. They know when to give counsel. So when you become elder one day, you'll know how to do the same thing. Because you mess around try to give somebody counsel while out there in the open and this, and that, man, you'll mess around and cause anger on that person. So therefore, don't do you no good to try to embarrass somebody in public, man. Just do it behind closed doors. I pray that hopefully that person takes the counsel that you give them. All right. This is going to be my last one. Drop down to verse 9.
Verse 9, if thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words.
You see it right there? If you be among great men, man, don't be trying to make yourself like you up there with them. Like as if you've been in this for a long time, like them. And guess what? Y'all already know who I'm aiming at. It's aiming at all you silly ass individualites out here who think you know more than these people here. Thinking that you know more than them. Because why you get you a little knowledge? No, man, you ain't been in this walk long enough. Some of you ain't even got 2 gray hairs on your chin yet and think you know more than the elders. And try to make yourself equal to them. I mean, even the elders, man, even they know how to listen to their elders. They don't even try to make themselves equal with them. And this is where you got to humble yourself at, man. And then you around, you know what I'm saying? You around the elders that teach them, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, just keep quiet. Let them talk. That's why you can learn a lot from them. This walk is a learning experience, man. This walk is all about learning and doing. And these here, they've been there and done that for many, many, many years. More than some of you even been on this earth. I said, for man, some that been on this, and man, been in this for like 30 years and above. Before even some of y'all was even born. And some of you that, you know what I'm saying, that was, you know what I'm saying, that was born in the late 80s to the 90s. And you think you know more than them? Come on, man. Stop it. You don't know more than them. They've been in this more longer than you. They've been doing this. So, man, don't you ever dare try to compare yourself to them. Stay in your place, man, and just keep learning. Don't be too damn quick to try to be equal to them. And don't be too quick to think that you know more than them. So, you know, this right now, this concludes a part of my lesson, man. This is why we must listen to our elders, man, because they don't tell us nothing wrong. And I don't know why y'all keep trying to challenge them and go against them. I mean, it's saddening because, like I said before, man, you know, don't get me wrong, some of y'all some smart people on here, but some of y'all just stupid, bro. A lot of y'all have been trying to take on these elders like y'all know more than them. And it's irksome and it gets on my nerves. Because y'all want to be better than them. Y'all don't know how to humble yourself. Y'all think, and then talk about they spreading false doctrine. Calling them false prophets. Hell, when they sit there doing the same damn thing you doing, telling our people to repent and keep these laws, statutes, commandments. And like I said, man, my elders, man, they teach me a lot of great things. And I'm grateful for them. I'm laying there. Y'all got anything?
I
I just got one. First Timothy chapter 4. We can start at verse 11. All right, this is one of my favorite scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Because being a good elder, good leader, you gotta learn how to listen, right? Learn how to listen and lead by example. You don't always gotta lead with your words, you know. Because I don't listen to people that talk a lot. You talk too much, I ain't listening to you. I take that same principle when if I'm going to buy a car or a TV or whatever I'm going to buy. If you talking a whole lot, I don't want it because you're trying to sell me on something that should be able to sell itself. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It's gonna show itself by the way that you move versus the way that you talk. All right. So I want to start at verse 11.
I got it. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 11. These things command and teach. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers
Mm-hmm.
in word,
Mm-hmm.
in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
All right. So they hear what you're saying, they hear how you talk, but then they also see how you move, right? And it starts from your youth, right? It starts right now from your. You can count from your first day in the truth, your first month. You know what I'm saying, all the way up until now, and then let's just say even when you get older in this thing, you know what I'm saying? When you whatever age you started out at, you know, once you get 30 years in, your name is gonna speak for itself. You don't have to get out there beating your chest saying I've been in this for this long. You know, y'all better listen to me or anything like that. No, be an example. You know what I'm saying? Because in your youth, this is your youth and the mistakes that you go through as a youngin. It creates the character that's gonna mold you into being an elder. You know what I'm saying? So just give, like it says in verse 13, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. You know what I'm saying? And that is what's going to build you in the end. So good class, brother. Definitely timely. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the classes that's been brought out during this week. It's kind of like it capped out the week, right? So all praise to the Most High for putting it on your spirit to do this.
Man, all praise to the Most High God, man. You know, just like I said, man, we just gotta learn, bro. We gotta learn to listen to them. Like I said, they ain't get you where they at for no reason. And that's what I love about our elders, man. They don't. Like I said, we don't. First, like when I first met Priest of Bach, man, I remember the first lesson he taught us: reading is fundamental. It's a long lesson, but it was great, man. Everything he said was true. When I met Priest Dan for the first time, man, he opened my eyes up, man. My spirit was drawn to him. You know, honor, glory, and praise the Most High, man. You know, the wisdom and knowledge he taught us. Like I said, man, all I do, man, is just try to keep learning. Like I said, I know one day, the Most High say the same, I get to be elder one day. And I get to tell the little young ones up under us on how to move. Not tell them, but, you know what I'm saying, advise on how to move and what to do. That, man, that's like that, man. That'd be a great thing I'll be doing.
Hey, you my elder king.
So, man, you know, honor, glory, and praise to the Most High God, man, again, and, you know, double honor to our elders. You know, so I thank everybody for attending to the class. Oh, and one more thing, too, for you sisters, man, you know, hey, listen to our foremothers also, because like I said, man, they are we got some great elderly women out there. We may not have a lot in this troop, but we got quite a few of them that is. So, man, you know, y'all keep your eyes open to them too. Y'all keep your ears open to them too as well. Because where you at, they been there already and they done it. They know how to be wives. They know how to move as a wife. Some of y'all just getting married or just been married for like 10 years, 15, you know what I'm saying? But some might been, you know what I'm saying, the women that's age, they've been married way longer than that. So I said, man, keep your ears open to them too. Don't need to be having these old catty-like attitudes. No need for none of that. So with that being said, Shalom, honor, glory, and praise to the Most High God. Throughout for everybody that was listening. And you know, on the ticker, man, you know, if you want to donate, go ahead and donate. And don't forget about the L.O.I. Fund Day if you're here in the Detroit area. And yes, there will be a talent show also, food, games, prizes, fun, and being around family. So, with that being said, Kwam Yasharala, I love you, Israel. I love you, L.O.I. Shalom.
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 Can I fall short? Can I sin just a little while longer? Can I fall short? Can I sin just a little while longer? Can I fall short? Can I sin just a little while?
Look, somebody tell the Lord, I ain't forget what he done for me. But when God around and his head's around, all the things I chase it around from me, of course. Sure, I'm blessed by the Lord, but sometimes I can get bored. It be a snore, all this evil ignored, and thinking that I can get more. Yeah, I'm attached to the Most High, but need an extension on this cord, so I can drift off just a little bit. With the sinners and the hypocrites, you bless them and they distant. You pick them up when they tripping. When I fall hard, and they karma never be instant. This my plea.
Can I sin just a little while?
Ain't no sin that strong that can stop my will or go against mine. And I won't be gone for long, I'll be back before the end times. It's some things I ain't doing, see, I got to depart. Before you growl at me, put some aces on that GR, let's make a deal. I won't kill and I won't steal, but my intention's gonna be ill until I make a $500,000. Turn a blind eye to me, cause I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. And when I'm done, I'm gonna be